5 nutrients you need to help your eyes stay young. When it comes to food that improves your sight, everyone says that carrots are king. Unfortunately, this is a bit of a myth, since carrots are really only good for staving off age-related eye deterioration. Behind the carrot myth, though, there's a really important truth to grasp, that carrots contain vitamin A, one of several nutrients considered essential for your eye health. To help prevent things like glaucoma, cataracts, or AMD, age-related macular degeneration, and to keep your vision sharp. Andrew Tao, president of the American Optometric Association, AOA, recommends a diet rich in 5 types of vision-boosting nutrients. Here are the 5 nutrients considered essential for your eye health, and the foods that contain them. Note: a heart-healthy diet containing fish twice a week and 5 daily fruit and veg servings is considered sufficient. Though Tao warns that because everyone is different, it's advisable to discuss your eye-related diet with your doctor. If, for example, you are prone to certain nutrient deficiencies, you may need supplements. 1. Lutein and zeaxanthin. Lutein and zeaxanthin, trans-zeaxanthin and meso-zeaxanthin, are carotenoids that have antioxidant properties. Zeaxanthin is one of the 2 carotenoids, the other is lutein, that accumulate in the eye lens and macular region of the retina with concentrations in the macula greater than those found in plasma and other tissues. The Glaucoma Research Foundation believes that these 2 are able to prevent eye damage by stopping the oxidative stress which damages the optic nerve and leads to problems like glaucoma. These can be found in dark green leaves, which are also rich in nitrate, another nutrient that is essential for reducing oxidative stress. Eat the following foods: Brussels sprouts, collard greens, squash, nectarines, eggs, corn, broccoli, kale, papayas, romaine lettuce. 2. Omega-3 fatty acids. You have probably heard that omega-3s are great for your heart, but did you know how important they are for your eye health? In particular, there are 2 omega-3s, DHA and EPA, that we need to pay attention to. DHA is found in the retina, and EPA produces DHA from the body. OA has found that low levels of these can cause AMD and related vision problems. Omega-3 is also, according to Tao, able to moisten dry eyes, thanks to its status as a natural inflammatory. Eat the following foods: walnuts, tuna, sardines, salmon, flaxseed oil, halibut. 3. Vitamin A. Vitamin A is the reason why we all remember that carrots are said to help with our sight. Vitamin A is needed by the retina of the eye in the form of retinol, which combines with protein opsin to form rhodopsin, the light-absorbing molecule necessary for both low-light, scotopic vision, and color vision. Just like lutein and zeaxanthin, vitamin A is an antioxidant nutrient that works against the vision damage caused to your eyes by oxidative stress. Eat the following foods: sweet potatoes, mangoes, spinach, red peppers, ricotta cheese, apricots, cantaloupe, carrots. 4. Vitamin C. Amazingly, most of our body cells require the powerful antioxidant qualities of vitamin C to protect themselves from damage. OA research seems to suggest that by getting your daily amount of vitamin C, you are substantially lowering the risk of cataracts occurring. So, it's always a good idea to grab yourself an orange, or another vitamin C-rich food. Eat the following foods: strawberries, oranges, grapefruit, kiwi. 5. Vitamin E. Vitamin E, an oil-soluble vitamin, is a mixed substance with 8 components: 4 alpha, beta, gamma, delta, tocopherols and 4 tocotrienols. Natural vitamin E, D-alpha-tocopherol, is biologically better than synthetic VT, DL-alpha-tocopherol. Vitamin E is probably the least understood of all vitamins. Nevertheless, it is very important. Rather like vitamins A and C, vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that around 70% of people, in their 30s in particular, aren't getting enough of. Tao says research has convinced her that vitamin E combats the free radicals which break down our healthy tissue. This means that vitamin E could be helpful in preventing cataracts and AMD. Eat the following foods: palm oil, wheat germ oil, hazelnut oil, canola, rapeseed oil, yogurt, red meat, chickpeas, oysters, pork chops.
New research suggests that glaucoma may be an autoimmune disease. Glaucoma may be an autoimmune disease mediated by T cells that target heat shock proteins in the retina. That's according to new research from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in the USA. The human body's T cells are responsible for progressive retinal degeneration seen in glaucoma. The study suggested that it could be possible to develop new glaucoma treatments by blocking this autoimmune activity. One of the senior authors of the study, Professor Jianzhu Chen, an MIT professor of biology, said the new study opens a new approach to preventing and treating glaucoma. A big risk factor with glaucoma is that it creates elevated pressure in the eye. This commonly occurs when people age and the ducts that allow fluid to drain from the eye become blocked. Initially the disease was undetectable. Patients might not realize they had it until half of their retinal ganglion cells had been lost. In the research with the mice, Chen and his colleagues found the same effect with their previous research. This stated that most treatments focused on lowering pressure in the eye, also known as intraocular pressure. However, in many patients the disease worsened, even after their intraocular pressure returned to normal. Researchers thought the pressure must be triggering something progressive. The first thoughts were that it was an immune response, said Chen. Testing this hypothesis, researchers looked for immune cells in the retinas of the mice and found T cells. They found this unusual because T cells normally block everything from entering the retina by a tight layer of cells called the blood-retina barrier. This suppresses inflammation of the eye. Researchers found that intraocular pressure increased and T cells were somehow able to get through this barrier and into the retina. Further studies showed that glaucoma-linked T cells targeted protein called heat shock proteins, and these help cells respond to stress or injury. Normally, T cells shouldn't target proteins produced by the host, but researchers suspect these T cells had been previously exposed to bacterial heat shock proteins. As these heat shock proteins from different species are very similar, the result is that the T cells can cross-react with mouse and human heat shock proteins. To test this hypothesis, the team brought in James Fox, a professor in MIT's Department of Biological Engineering and Division of Comparative Medicine, whose team maintained mice with no bacteria. They found that when they tried to induce glaucoma in the germ-free mice, they didn't develop the disease. Researchers later turned to human patients with glaucoma and found these patients had 5 times the normal level of T cells specific to heat shock proteins. This suggests that the same phenomenon may also contribute to the disease in humans. Another idea therefore to maintain good eye health is to focus on good digestive health first. Taking a good probiotic may help to support your immune system.